Welcome to Whitehorse. How was the run over?
It was awesome. It was pretty cool. A lot of miles, but we made it. The team's looking great, and I had a blast. This was pretty exciting. I learned a lot. You know, it was amazing being out there with the dogs the whole time, and just being out there with all the other mushers and covering the ground. And on my way into Dawson, I was actually already planning next year's runs instead of the runs that were already ahead of me. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, I said it before to the crowd here. It's not your first quest, really. You've been around the race all your life. How does it feel to be what some people call the dark side?
It feels pretty good. You know, I've watched the quest for every year coming through Eagle as long as I can remember, and my father's ran it 3 times, and you know, I've heard all the stories, got to sit there and watch the mushers eat at the checkpoint in my hometown, and for all the years, and it's like, all right, you know, one day I want to do this. And about 5 years ago is when I got my first dogs and started working up towards it, and here we are, and I'm looking forward to many more years of it.
What was your brightest moment on this race?
My brightest moment was probably coming through my hometown, Eagle, and you know, that was pretty exciting, getting to go home. I hadn't seen my folks in a while, and half the community was out there to cheer me through, and you know, that was really exciting, just pulling in there. And to the dogs, to this team, I just moved out of Eagle 2 years ago, and so to them, that's home too. They've spent more time growing up there, so they were hauling the whole way into town, and that was really exciting. I'd say probably 95% of the time I had a smile on my face the whole time and was loving it. The other 5% of the time would be you know, 6 o'clock in the morning when I had only had an hour of sleep in the last 24 hours, and we're marching along. You know, those were the hard times for me, just trying to stay awake and keeping going. But you know, I mean, it was just a great experience overall, and I mean, I wouldn't say there was any real low points over the race. You know, I mean, I'm walking away from this 100% happy.
But I think you're in a great race. Do you think you have it in you to be a champion here one of these days?
I would like to think so. I think it would take me a few more years. You know, I have to from this year running, which you know, we did great, but there's a lot of hours to make up on some of these guys. So I think it'll take me a few years, but you know, I would like to hope that one day I could be there.